Businesses are today built on the platform of IT, or information communication technology. Today, we try to look at some of these technologies that are powering some of the innovative ideas in the financial sector. FinTechs, or financial technologies, have contributed a lot to finance sector deepening and have effectively disrupted the norms of the sector. Simply put, FinTechs is an intersection of finance and technology, and such technologies have made access to the financial services easy to many considered hard-to-reach clients by the conventional banking system. Put into context, mobile money transactions accounting for half of the country's entire GDP. The service was launched in March 2009. This was exponential growth and was indeed a major growth leap from the 24 trillion shillings registered just 2 years earlier in 2015. With this fintech platform, Uganda has managed to lift tens of millions of unbanked Ugandans into a formal structured financial system, a puzzle that had taken the main banking industry decades to solve.
Now, with the advent of technology, the sector has registered tremendous growth, with the value of mobile money transactions now estimated at about 50% of GDP. We now have more mobile money transactions in value than electronic funds transfer. Mobile money transactions are 63.1 trillion compared to EFTs. This is for 2017.
This explains why the total number of bank accounts had stagnated at 4 million, with the bulk of them dormant, a far cry from the over 20 million mobile money accounts, according to the central bank. Like they say, numbers don't lie, and indeed, these are clear indications that financial sector-related technologies are here with us and are clearly set to drive today and tomorrow's transactions. It is against this background that different finance sector players, even the hitherto conservative ones, are now getting on board.
I think the way IO works is very simple. You just buy airtime for a particular network, and then the more you buy, the higher your cover is. So that is the initiative that they are brought in, that it is a promotional tool, but at the same time, it is covering people. In case of anything, they can be compensated. But we want to move that to a notch higher, whereby we can have products that people can subscribe to in the comfort of their offices. You get my point? This is where we want to be, where people can sit comfortably in their homes, offices, and they subscribe to various policies.
The challenge, though, is the regulatory environment, which some feel is becoming hostile to the sector and the financial sector technologies.
We are talking about financial inclusion. We have the mobile money, whatever is coming up aboard. It's very, very challenging to make sure that you bring in tax at this very moment when the whole sectors are just growing.
But there's more to the fintech's world than mobile money. It touches many more areas today constitute to be driving a financial services paradigm shift, including blockchain, digital currencies, open banking, and digital wallets. The two important questions are, though, are Ugandan tech innovators part of this financial sector revolution? And two, is the environment, policy, and regulatory supporting this participation? We will explore more in part 2 of this segment.